Hello, Master Duel Central. The end of the year is not here yet, but it's getting pretty close. We're at the end of November. It's almost December. We already know the event that we're going to be having in December is just another Duelist Cup. So I figured it might be a good time this year to just, round it up, check out all the events that we went through this year and, rank them. Great, all right, bad, hell. A lot of the events, were neither here nor there for different people. I liked a lot of them. I had a lot of fun with a lot of them. But I also had to take an L a couple times where I was hoping that it would be good and it turned out to be complete trash. We might as well just, put a list, show the ones that they should do again so that those are the ones they're going to do again since, my dad works at Konami. They always listen to me. And, just leave the other ones in the dust and never to be seen again after December when we get another Duelist Cup. So without further ado, let's just get into it. And yeah, I want to go a little bit more in depth this video, really give my thoughts about each event. And I think a lot of you can share your opinions also in the comments. I'm sure some of you might like or dislike some of the ones that I dislike or like. This is not my opinion, however, this is an objective list, but you are allowed to disagree in the comments. Just know that you're wrong. So for the first one here, we have XC's event. We are doing them in chronological order. I just figured, since we're going through the year, we might as well do it in chronological order. So the first one, and I think this event, if you let me check here, was, in February. So starting in February, we had XC's event, the XC's event. And I'm going to be honest with you, starting with a banger here. The XC's event was great. Like, it was so fun. It was a really good, a good little entree for the game. The game came out with an awful meta, like trash-ass meta. The worst meta you could have possibly came out with, especially with all those new players coming into the game. Like, we had, I think 200,000 players simultaneously at the start of the game, and they were all subjected to the worst meta possible with Drytrons and Adamanticators running rampant. But thankfully, we got this XC's event here, and it was a lot of fun. Utopia was really good. I had a really cool Dino deck list that was really fire. And, well, maybe now if I looked at it, it wouldn't be that fire, because I got a lot better at Dinos since I started the channel. But, yeah, just good memories with this one. I think it was a really good start for the events. And also, back then, they were way more generous with gems, like, way more gems. I don't remember exactly how many, but a lot of gems. I think probably something like 5,000 something gems in this event, maybe even more than that. Maybe I'm just thinking in 1 year later Master Duel terms, but man, this event was a banger, and I think everyone's pretty much going to agree with this one. This was just such a fun event, seriously. Then after the XC's event, one of my favorite ones, we had the NR Festival. Now, I made a rant video about NR Festival after it ended because I was so disappointed with it. A lot of people actually liked NR Festival, and even people still now will talk about it like it was good, which, I mean, obviously they're wrong, like, objectively they're wrong, because it's really bad. It's awful. It's so shit. The reason this event was so trash is because of the way Master Duel is set up. Like, we thought it would be like, similar to Common Charity, which is a TCG format where you can play any card that's been printed at Common. The thing is, a lot of shitty ass cards that are printed at Common in real Yu-Gi-Oh are URs in this game, like for instance, cards like Blue Eyes in real life will get super high rarity printings, and it will also get common printings, so you can play like Blue Eyes in Common Charity or Red Eyes. In this event you were literally basically stuck playing Metal Foes or Megaliths. And look, Megaliths, like, I'm cool with Megalith. It's a cool deck. I'm not hating, but playing only Metal Foes, Megalith. I mean, I played the Blackluster Soldier variant of Megalith, and I thought it was fun, but not so fun that, like, I was like, oh my god, this is the best event ever, It was just alright, and I got really sick of it really fast. However, if I may, Konami did send me this for my Blackluster Soldier deck. They sent me real official, you can barely see the logo here, I'll try to get it in the light, real official Master Duel sleeves, which was really cool to just get a package from Konami. I opened a pack in a video to just kind of showcase them, but they're exactly the same black sleeves that you can have in the game, and they look amazing. So based on that alone, I have to rank it a little bit higher, just for personal attachment. Obviously it wasn't hell. I didn't think it was hell or anything. It wasn't that bad. I think it was kind of bad, to be honest. I'm gonna put it in alright because I got those sleeves and, you know, I don't want to complain too much. I mean, shit, I like the sleeves, bro. I like the sleeves. Next event here, we have Synchro Event. Now, Synchro Event was also a banger, in my opinion. I think around the time Synchro Event released, we did not... Did we have Sword Soul yet? When the first Synchro event released? I know we had Baron. I know Baron was like the craze during this event. Yeah, so we didn't have Sword Soul. It was that Synchro box with Baron the Fleur in it that we had, right? Anyway, Synchro event, I'm just going to say right now, it was great. It was a great event. It was super good, super fun, and Dinos was the best deck, and people just didn't know. If you guys go back and look at my Synchro Dinos, shout out Arrowman Mike, who helped build the deck. That guy revolutionized Synchro Dinos for us, and oh my god, we had the best deck and no one realized it. It was so fun. So obviously I'm talking from the perspective of a Dino player here, but I think Synchro event went super hard, and yeah, Dad, if you're listening, we want more of this event, okay? Next we have Fusion Event, and I thought Fusion Event was great. I definitely thought it was really fun. Again, I don't want to be too much on the Dino stuff, but like when this thing came out, I was playing Dino Invoked, bro. So we had the Dino guy and we had normal Alistair in the same deck. It might sound goofy, but for the event, it actually worked. It was a lot of fun. So I think Fusion event was really great. I also played some Relinquished, which I love that deck, and I did my epic Pegasus impression. Oh, that was so bad. And I did my perfect Pegasus impression. So obviously I was vibing. Sorry if you cringed. So fuck, man, I love this event. Fusion event was fire. It was definitely fire. I think everyone would agree with that. It was a super fun event. Maybe Shaddoll was kind of annoying, I would say. So there was some shit that was iffy with it, and it did limit a lot of decks, but not as much as the next event we're gonna talk. What a segue. Limit 1 Festival. Now, some people I think really didn't like Limit 1 Festival, but I thought it was really, really fun. It made you like build your deck very creatively. You had to like do a lot of interesting concessions, and I just thought it was a really, really fun way to build a deck. Now, there was some annoying decks going around during this event, but overall, I would say Limit 1 Festival, in my opinion at least, it was really good. I thought it was a lot of fun. I do feel like it wasn't like great. And even Fusion event, I think we might need another tier right below here, actually. Let's just add a row below, make it a lighter green. Yeah, that's my bad. You know what? I think Fusion, actually, it belongs more here. We're going to call this good, right? It was good. I don't think it was great like these two. It was good. And I think Limit 1 Festival was also not great, just good, but right above Fusion Festival. I'd say it's right above it. And I do think XC's event is... Actually, I think Synchro's a little better than XC's event, so I'm going to put it at the top. Now, for our next one here, we have EX0 Festival. This was Fluanderies galore. No extra deck, a lot of Floodgate decks, True Draco, hell. Everyone hated this event. I remember Farfa complaining about it, I complained about it, everyone complained about it. This event was so unfun. It made me just like, I didn't know what to do, bro. Ladder was trash. Event was trash. It made me think, oh my god, Master Duel is already dead. Master Duel is a dead game already. For real, this event was so trash. So this is going in hell. You would think it might be actually the worst one because it's just no extra deck. No extra deck is a no-go, Konami. If you're doing no extra deck, you gotta make like a ban list this big of every single Floodgate ever, of every annoying ass deck ever, because it sounds like it could be cool, and I'm sure at the lower ranks, it was probably pretty fun. Some people were probably playing GOAT format in like bronze rank or some shit, but like for us, bro, in like diamond, platinum, this shit was trash. The worst event ever, or so we thought. Because the next one, Duelist Cup, oh my god, what a disaster. Duelist Cup is hell. Duelist Cup is the definition of hell. It's so awful. It is so bad. Duelist Cup, okay, first of all, the ranking system was so shit. You had to play so much to get a good ranking. You had to get a bunch of games in a row. And it didn't even matter. It had nothing to do with your skill. Your ranking meant nothing. Because most of the top ranked people just went on fucking Xbox and turned crossplay off. So you were literally competing for nothing. You only realized that after you busted your ass to get like... I mean, sure, some people ranked pretty high even on PC, but a lot of people busted their ass, ranked at like, I don't know, 20k, 30k, 100k, I don't know. I don't actually remember the numbers, but you know, some lame shit, some really lame shit. This event was trash. It was complete dog shit. It was so bad, and the decks that were good were so awful too. Okay, to be fair, I did like my pile deck. I did. I was playing that Sangan pile, and then we were playing the Dino 60 card pile, and that shit was disgusting. You know, running Sangan and Dinos. That's when you know shit is wrong. You know, there's something wrong when you're playing Sangan and Dinos. But you know, I'm the guy that would do that, and for sure, I liked my deck, and I kind of liked that I could play that shit with the Halcdon and stuff. But dude, so many games of seeing Halcdon combo over and over and over. If it wasn't that, it was Floowandereeze. Like, it was hell. If not that, it was Eldritch. It was just the worst. So bad. So atrocious. Now, they did make it up to us after everyone hated Duelist Cup. Next event, we get the most goated event of all time yet. Synchro Xyz. It's just Synchros and Xyz. And honestly, I don't think it got any better than this. For me at least, with the Sword Souls around. Because yeah, I'm pretty sure Sword Souls were not around for the original Synchro event. With the Sword Souls around for Synchro Xyz, man, it was just so fun. You could play Sword Soul, you could play Dinos, you could play a whole bunch of decks. You could play Utopia, you could play Zodiac. Like, it's just so many cool decks that you could play. I thought it was just a really, like, overall fairly well-balanced event. Obviously with some better decks, but, like, just fun in general. I mean, I like playing Sword Soul. I know some people complain about Sword Soul. I actually really like playing Sword Soul, so I fuck with it. I just had this thought though, it's completely unrelated, but thinking about Fusion Event now, when they did Fusion Event, Despia was not a thing. I feel like if they do Fusion Event again, Despia might be super annoying, like super annoying. I honestly think they should really hit Despia if they ever do Fusion again. Completely unrelated, sorry about that tangent, but I just thought of this and I was like, oh, I need to mention that. But anyway, so yeah, Synchro Xyz event, in my opinion, was probably the best event we got so far. Some might disagree. I think there's maybe even some weirdos that would say NR event was actually the best one, because I've seen some people say kind of shit like that, and that's just not true. That's just false. But anyway, for the next one here, we have, now you can barely see what this is, but it's Link Regulation event. So it's the Link event, and here we do want to mention something, because I didn't really mention it with Duelist Cup. Most of these events here, they say festival, right? You just get tokens. You get 500 tokens to get the next reward, or 1,000 at a certain point. And you just have to win games. Even if you lose, you get 50 coins, so you can just play, have fun, and you'll definitely get all the rewards if you just play the event enough. Now, with Duelist Cup and with Link Regulation, these were ranked events. And I'm sorry to say, but ranked events are hell. You don't have enough time to rank up. I actually think low-key Link Regulation, the ranking itself might even be worse than Duelist Cup. I'm going to leave Duelist Cup here because the meta was so awful. Here at least the decks were not as annoying. Like, it was an annoying event, but the decks were not as degenerate. You know, it was Links only, so it was mostly like Salamangreat, Marine Cess. You saw some Umi control here and there. So it wasn't too bad for that, but man, the Link event was so annoying because, dude, literally the ladder was almost the same amount of wins as just regular ranked ladder. And you needed to get all the way to Diamond 1 to get all the rewards. So to get all the rewards in this event, you had to go like crazy, dude. You had to play like the most sweaty motherfucker. You better have a lot of free time, my guy. You better have a shit ton of free time. Because, man, oh my god, bro. I can't even get into it, man. It was so trash. It was so trash. I think the ranked events are absolutely the worst. They need to not do ranked events anymore, or they could fix it by lowering the amount of wins you needed to rank up significantly. Like, if I recall, in Diamond you needed like 4 wins, which in regular like ranked Diamond you need 5 wins. So it's literally just 1 win less for a limited time event that you have like 2 weeks or something to beat. What I think they should have done, if they want to do like a ladder, like, you know, the regular ranked ladder, they should do 2 wins the whole way through. Just 2 wins the whole way through to rank up. Maybe for Diamond put it at 3, but that's the most I'll be able to give. And even then, I feel like it should just be 2 the whole way through. It's just too much, man. It's way too much time investment. So in my opinion, it was kind of a trash event, mostly because it took so long to rank up, and it was just not that fun to play that you would want to play for that long just to rank up that many times. And the rewards were not even good, because by this time, you know, over time, every event, the gem rewards have been lowering, and they were quite low for this event. Not really worth the effort for such an annoying ass event. So I'm definitely gonna put that in hell. In fact, this is making me think. I think really these two are more hellish than like EX0. Although EX0, man, nah, we're leaving EX0. Never mind. I was about to tell myself to put EX0 in bad, but I don't think it's gonna go in bad. I don't think so. I think that was hell too. Just no extra deck with the True Draco everywhere, the Floander. Nah. Anyway, so all of these definitely staying in hell. Now the last one here, our most recent. This one's actually ongoing right now, and I did kind of want to talk about it. Anti-Spell Festival. So Anti-Spell, give me that L. MDC, Master Duel, Cope, Central. So yes, I was coping. I looked at the ban list. I thought it would be a good event. I thought it would be fun, okay? I thought it would be a fun event, okay? Because I was looking at the ban list. They banned all the floodgates. They did really good hits. They did great hits, okay? It was trash. It's trash. It's awful. I'm sorry. It was garbage. I feel like such an idiot for even thinking that a trap event could be fun. It's so bad. It's absolutely terrible. I mean, most of the good decks are trap decks. If you're not playing against a trap deck, you're playing against Adamanticators, which is, man, just watching Adamanticator play for like 20 minutes and your Ash does nothing. None of your hand traps really stop anything. It's just frustrating, man. It's not fun. So honestly, when I see an Adamanticator player, I'll just straight up just leave. Now, the one thing going for it, it's a festival, so at least you're not like playing ranked or anything. You can easily just surrender a game you don't want to play, just go for another one. You can play frogs. That's also an upside. You know, like I've seen worse. Like I honestly don't think it's hell. I don't think it's hell. I just think it's bad. This might be the only one I put in bad instead of hell. I don't think it's as bad as the other ones. I think it's just not good. You know, it's not all right. It's not good. It's just bad. Honestly, man, I really thought this would have been better just because of the ban list, but it just ends up being this like shitty stun kind of like meta. You know, Sword Soul is one of the few decks that's kind of fair that you can play against. But even them, you know, they'll set up like an Omni plus this plus that, and you can't really bait out negates very well because your deck is either running a bunch of monsters or a bunch of traps. Kind of a weird one. If you're playing Adamanticators, you're probably having an awesome time this event because you just get to combo off like crazy. Also, no spells means no called by, which means Maxi is the best card in the game again. So everyone's just playing trap decks to not have to deal with Maxi, or they're taking the risk playing Adamanticator, and if you have Maxi, well, just hit that big surrender button and try again. So it's just not a good event. It's not fun. I don't know what you guys think. I'm sure you agree with the anti-spell. They're like, come on, nobody likes this event. Everyone knows I was coping hard. Everyone knows, okay? I was coping hard. I said it would be good. I was wrong. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And I'll tell my dad never to do it again. Never to do anti-spell again. So don't worry about it, guys. Never getting that event again. We're going to be only doing synchros all the way to fusion now. It's all we're getting. Maybe NR if people complain enough. But anyway, that's going to be it for me. That was my ban list. I mean, tier list. Shit. That's going to be it for me. That was my tier list. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I figure it's the end of the year that's coming. It might be a good time to just start, you know, rounding it up, giving our thoughts on how the game has changed over time, and just kind of giving our thoughts on different periods of the year for Master Duel. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know if you disagree, if you agree, love it, hate it, leave a like regardless. Make sure to subscribe. Shout out to my UCT tier members, Raptor, Bongerman for 20, Dad Do Joey, Who Demand Me, Right Toast, as well as the newest member, Brett Webster. Thank you so much for the support, as well as people in the baby tier, mist tier, and on Twitch. I'm done talking. I'm done saying things. I'm done, you know, emoting like that. I'm just out of here. Thank you. Okay. Oh, yeah. Peace.